Hey guys, so I wanted to pop on here really fast and just give everyone a little update and kind of talk about some stuff that I've got swirling around inside here, and I just need to get out into the world to sort of calm myself, zen a little bit, and have faith in the process on. So first update, I know that the last time I popped on here was when I had spoken to the insurance company. I do believe it was last Thursday. Yeah, it was last Thursday night, I do believe. And they said that the doctor gave a tentative surgery date of March 7th. Well, I got a call today from the doctor saying that the insurance company approved me. Yay! So super exciting. And then they told me that they had someone who unfortunately did not get approved by the insurance company and therefore opened up a spot for surgery on February 26th. Today is February 12th. So that is exactly 14 days from today. So, of course I say yes, I want that spot, because she said that if I don't take this spot, it won't be till the end of April that I have another opportunity, or the soonest, unless they have a cancellation or something. So, of course I said yes, and then I get off the phone, and, I was having a conversation with one of my employees, and I was like, I'm sorry, I am frazzled right now. My stomach was just turning, my heart's beating so fast. My Apple Watch actually told me to breathe so I guess I wasn't breathing, or my heart rate had increased so much that it told me to breathe. Obviously this is what I want. This is something I've been planning for well over almost a year, about a year now, is when I really first started thinking about it. Been in the program since July of 2018. So, 8 months in the program itself, and I knew this was coming. I knew this was happening. And much when I found out potentially March 7th, it was whoa, that's 30 days. Well, now that's 2 weeks. And, I'm just thinking to myself, I haven't made a grocery list, and I want to make sure the house is clean and any, odds and ends are done. And am I prepared for my, pre-surgery liquid diet? And, I haven't checked back in with the dietitian on the vitamins that I got, but I want to make sure that, those are a one and done. Because I was getting some conflicting information from the nurse versus my dietitian. So, all these little tiny things that they start to add up. And then the fact that, it's a major surgery. I had a C-section in, 2017. So I'm not afraid of anesthesia. I'm not afraid of going under. I'm not afraid of, the surgery process. But it is still, a little nerve-wracking. The part that I was a little bummed out on is the fact that they can't guarantee ahead of time that I'm going to have my own room. Therefore, I may or may not be able to have someone stay with me. And just because we live so far from the hospital, that's a little inconvenient if my husband or someone has to drive back and forth. I'd probably just tell them, I think the plan's going to be my husband will be there when I actually have the surgery, and then, maybe hang out with me until later that evening, and then he'll probably go home, and I probably won't have anyone come the second day unless there's complications, but I'll probably just end up having him plan on coming just to pick me up the following day, because it's 2 nights in the hospital. So that's sort of the plan. I've had friends, offer to come up and stay with me, and, my brother and his girlfriend have offered to come stay, and then my mom mentioned she wanted to come visit. So there's definitely a ton of support, and I know that physically it's not that bad. People have either said one of two things. Either they have a lot of pain, or it's fine and they're, back on their feet the next day. You know, the gas, I felt that before with having the C-section, and also just being pumped full of fluids for 3 days solid. That was, you know, the bloating was more, and the swelling was more uncomfortable than the gas in my stomach. So I'm hoping that, you know, with the IVs, I don't get really bloated and retain a lot of that, just because I am so sensitive to that kind of stuff. So I'm not really worried about the surgery itself. It's just like the aftermath and more so the emotional side of it. They've already set up, you know, follow-up appointments, and like I said, I have a really great support system. I have to get the treadmill fixed. I need to call tomorrow. I'm gonna make a mental note of that, to call tomorrow and get the treadmill fixed, because I do live in Oregon. There's no guarantee it's not gonna be, you know, total downpour each day when I'm, you know, needing to go outside and walk and get my walking in, because, you know, for the first 3 or 4 weeks I'm not gonna be able to do anything but walk, no exercise. So I want to make sure that I have an indoor option, that I don't have to drive, because if I am taking pain medication, then I won't be able to drive, and I don't want to have someone drive me, and so yada yada yada. I want to get our treadmill fixed. We also have an elliptical that's in my in-laws room. I don't know if I can get on that. I didn't ask elliptical. They just said walk. So another mental note to follow up with the doctor on. So yeah, like I said, I'm sorry this video is kind of frazzled. I'm frazzled. Is this normal? Is it normal to kind of freak out? Like I said, I knew it was coming. Like it's not like I'm like the C-section where I didn't go into the hospital planning that. Like I planned on doing my best and, you know, pushing that baby out, you know, all natural, and didn't really have a birth plan necessarily, because I'm one where, like, if things don't go according to plan, I freak out. So I went in without a birth plan, but still in the back of your mind, that's not something that I think any woman like dreams of, like, oh, hey, I want to have a C-section. And so that was very like, oh my God, like, I'm now having, you know, a C-section, and I wasn't planning that. So this is different, but it still doesn't make the anxiety any different, you know, leading up to it. And, you know, I'm a planner, like I said. I want to make sure I have things set up and like ready to go. And so, yeah, I mean, I am excited, don't get me wrong. Like, I think the emotions that I am feeling are also excitement mixed in with the nervousness. Yeah, it's finally here. It's finally here. We're 2 weeks away, people. Like, WTF. So I will make sure to continue to vlog and give updates. You know, I'm going to try and film the day of, if they'll let me. Maybe have my husband film me a little bit, and then I'll probably do, my goal is to do bi-weekly updates, because I won't be working. So, you know, it'll be something that'll kind of keep me busy and something I can look forward to. So, yeah, if you guys have any, you know, experience or advice, anything that you wish you would have had at the hospital, you know, let me know down in the comment section below. And if you want to continue to watch my journey and follow along, hit that subscribe button. So for now, this is goodbye, but I'll keep you all posted. Have a great night. Bye-bye.